All right, at long last, T. Henry has designed a browline frame, browline, clubman, horn rim, thick acetate rim on top, thin wire rim down below. Whatever you like to call this style, it's a classic hailing back to the 1960s, and T. Henry has designed a beautiful one. In today's video, we're talking about the Speedtail. Hello and welcome to the Hicks Brunson Eyewear YouTube channel. I am your friendly neighborhood optician, Daniel Brunson. Thank you so much for being here. I have an exciting frame to share with you today. It's a new drop from T. Henry. But first off, introductions. We like to talk about independent eyewear brands on this channel, cool things you can do with lens technologies. If you want to see more content like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, now let's get into it. Today we're talking about the Speedtail by T. Henry. This piece was described by the brand, by T. Henry, as having a presence of effortless precision, exuding fluid elegance and quiet authority. And words never ring truer to describe a frame. It's a beautiful horn rim design, a beautiful brow line design. We have different names for this design that I mentioned at the start of the video. I'll talk about a little bit more a little bit later. But first I want to go over the packaging, the unboxing. If you've seen me do T. Henry videos before, this is the part where I'm going to share the packaging and the case and the certificate. And if you've seen all of that before, feel free to fast forward to the frame itself. But for those of you that haven't seen the packaging, stick around because it's beautiful. T. Henry knows how to do it right. This is what you get when you get your T. Henry eyewear. You get this beautiful box with the gold T. Henry logo, the gold T. Henry name, the logo on the end, the blue ribbon that you use to open. And what you find when you first open the package is your certificate of authenticity from T. Henry. Every T. Henry piece is limited and numbered. Often there are, I think the maximum number of any one piece that he makes is 199. You can see here this Speedtail is number 16 of only 199 pieces that were made in this colorway that I'm about to share with you. Those of you collectors out there that love these types of collections and like low numbers on the serial number chain, number 16, that's a pretty good low number. Just saying, if you want to grab one of these, got to get it while the getting's good. This is the case inside the box. I love the cases. I think Tyler Henry that is, debuted this case a couple of years, maybe about a year ago. It's got the logo back here and here. Leather, blue stitching. Open it up, nice soft inlay. Just take my glasses off here because I'll be showing you this one as I remove it from the case. And here we have it. This is the Speedtail. I've been waiting quite a while for T. Henry to create a brow line or a horn rim design or a clubman design. I used 3 different nicknames for this. This is a brow line design. Let me just talk about that for just a moment. A brow line design is where it has a thick top rim and a thin lower rim. Usually it's a thick acetate rim up top and a thin wire rim down below. People, just in the wild, you'll hear people call this horn rim. Brow line is what we call it because it's got a thick brow along the brow line area of the frame. But this is a frame that dates back to the 1950s, 60s. You see a lot of characters in TV shows like Mad Men that is set in the 60s wearing this style of frame. So that's what you've got here, and I'm so glad that T. Henry finally has one. So it is, it's a beautiful piece, and I want to talk for a moment about the design a little bit more and the materials. So this is inspired by the Speedtail, by those of you that are familiar a little bit with the T. Henry brand. All of the sunglasses and eyeglasses are inspired by high-end automobiles. The Speedtail happens to be a McLaren automobile, and it's one of the most aerodynamically efficient hypercars ever made, one of the fastest McLarens to date, and that is why this brow line design was made with aerodynamic curves, a low profile, just like the McLaren Speedtail. It has 5-barrel hinges. We like 5-barrel hinges, we like 7-barrel hinges, we like strong hinges. I'm speaking as we opticians, people who fit eyewear on the eyeglasses wearing public, strong hinges are sturdy, durable, and they last a long time. You have a five barrel titanium gold plated hinge here, one of the best in Japanese manufacturing. And then what I love about the design of the bridge fit here, these are the nose pad arms, and they're beta titanium nose pad arms. So you can see if I flex on them just a little bit, they easily flex to fit on the nose. That means they're comfortable. They're not like rigid and unmoving. You put it on the nose, they just flex back just a little bit, grip on, fit comfortably. It's beautiful. It's got a very unique eye wire. Let's talk about the eye wire for just a second. You can see there's a metal bridge here. This is all one piece. You see this metal core that is attached by, each side has 5 gold star screw pieces on each side. And then the eye wire underneath, look at the coining work. It looks to me, when I first looked at it, I'm talking about the design that was pressed into the eye wire of the frame. It could be alien hieroglyphs. It could be ancient Egyptian. It's not really that exactly, but it's giving some kind of ancient Egyptian alien vibe to me. I don't know what his thought process was when he created this design, but I like it. I like how thick that rim wire is, that gold rim wire, and I like this little, down here on the corner, there's an added little side shield. So it keeps out, it's just a larger, thicker area that keeps out light, debris, dust, and it just looks beautiful. Let's look at the temple core wire design. Signature T. Henri, clear acetate window on the outer edge of the temple so you can see that beautiful gold titanium core wire all the way down to the tip here. You've got the carved non-slip grip in the end of the acetate temple. Quite beautiful design work. This is actually a color that is called Asteroid. It's black and gold with green gradient lenses. I'm going to talk for a second about the size and the fit and the colors. So the size, I'll put it on here so you can see. The size, it's a 50 eye size, 21 bridge, 146 millimeter temple. And I talked about those beta titanium nose pad arms. Really quite a comfortable fit. This hasn't been adjusted for my face. I just put it on here. The temple tips that fit around the back, the flex titanium nose pad arms that allow the frame to rest on the bridge creates for quite a comfortable fit right out of the package. And of course I would do a little bit of fine tuning to the adjustment to make it fit perfectly, but I'm thinking as I'm wearing it here, I almost wouldn't need to. This one just almost fits perfectly right out of the box. So just 5 stars on the design work and the comfort. I love the bold, thick horn, what people call horn rim. It's acetate in this case. I really love the look of it. That low profile design, as mentioned in the design segment of the video, it's a little narrower. This vertical dimension here is a little narrower than a lot of frames are these days, but that creates sort of a unique look. The thick top rim and the narrower lower profile design really sets this brow line design apart from a lot of the other brow line designs that are on the market right now. So let's take a look at the other color. I have the other color right here. This is called Nero, and this is matte black gunmetal with gray lenses. Did I mention on the Asteroid color the black and gold with gradient green color lenses? I don't think I gave you a good view of those gradient green lenses, and I didn't really mention the lenses much. T. Henri uses a CR39 monomer for very good quality optics. Gradient green in this color with a backside anti-reflective coating, so you don't get those annoying reflections on the back of the lens. You get sharper visual clarity. Let's look at the Nero color, matte black frame, gunmetal eye wire, solid gray lenses. So those of you that like a good neutral gray lens color, a little bit darker, this lens color is for you. The acetate is all matte black. The clear acetate window is not crystal clear like it is on the Asteroid color. It's matte finish, which is really quite cool. I don't know if I've seen this yet in the T. Henri collection. So you still have a double laminate where you have an opaque black acetate inlay, a clear acetate outer edge, matte finish, so you can still see that core wire, but not as clearly as you can when it's that crystal acetate window. And it creates for quite a cool effect when you're looking at that silver core wire underneath the matte crystal acetate. You have silver hinges on this piece, or gunmetal, gunmetal hinges and gunmetal eye wire. And just look at the beautiful detail work on that eye wire all around here. I really like the design of this one a lot. I'll try it on so you can see what this color looks like on the face. Again, this color is called Nero, and just like the other color that I shared, it has many benefits. The design and the comfort and the fit of this, I can't say enough about. If you've been looking for a new brow line, sunglass, or even optical, this one will make a fine optical frame, clear optical frame as well. If you want something that's in the brow line look that's a little bit more bold, this would make a fantastic optical frame that you could do clear lenses or indoor light tinted lenses combined with transitions. If you want to see some examples of those kinds of looks, I'll link to a playlist on the channel where I do nothing but talk about tinted transitions lenses. But this would make a fine specimen to do some kind of cool lens like that if you did it as an optical. So that's it. That's the Speedtail. Let me know what you think of this design, guys. I'm really excited for it because first brow line design I've seen from T. Henri. I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad that it's out in the world. It's available now. You can shop it online at hicksbrunson.com, or you can put prescription lenses in it as well. We would love to be able to help you make your dreams come true with your next pair of glasses. I'll make all of our contact information available down below, and I will see you in the next video.